Now, it had been raining for days. And 9-year-old Billy and his younger little sister Peggy had been in the house forever, it seemed to them. And they were wanting to get outside so badly. They wanted to play outside and go down to the river where they always played almost every day. Finally, the rain stopped and the sun started to just come out a little bit. And they put on their rubber boots and their coats and out the door they all went. Now, they decided, I want to go back down to the river, their favorite place to play. Now, their house was kind of up on the hill, and so they went down the path, down to the riverbank, and they had built a tree house down there, and another fort in the bushes on this side, and they had lots of time to play down there. They had created a wonderful playground for themselves down there. One of the games they really like to play is to throw a piece of wood into the slow-moving river and try to throw stones at it until it disappeared down the river. But today, they decided to do one thing that they really enjoyed doing. They went to a tree and plucked off a leaf and went to a twig and got a few twigs, and they fashioned their little tiny boat with the twigs and the leaves. And what they love to do is go up the river a little bit, put their little boats down into the river, and watch it as it floated down the river, around the rocks and over top of the waves until it disappeared down the river. Well, they had just finished creating their little boat masterpiece, and they had just gone up the river a little bit and put their boats into the water when Billy heard, "Billy! Peggy, come quick! Come up now, come!" And they, of course, knew it was their mother. Their mother was calling them, but they had just put their boats in the water and they wanted to see where they went. "Billy! Peggy, come right now!" So Billy had a choice to make. Would he just wait just a few minutes to watch the little boat come down the river and see where it went? Or would he actually go up to the hill to his mother? He sat there for just a second or two, and then he grabbed Peggy's hand and said, "Come on, Mom wants us." And up the bank they went, up the hill to the house. And as they just topped the hill to the house, their mother came dashing to them and grabbed them and held them in their arms. And that's when they heard the sound. A great big roaring sound was coming their direction. They turned around and looked down at the river, and this huge wall of water came smashing and dashing down the banks of their river right past their house. There were logs in the water, and there's bushes and debris, and it covered the banks of the river, and it covered the bank right where Peggy and Billy had just been moments before. Billy was just astonished. Peggy said, "Mommy, what happened?" And their mother told them that she had just gotten a call to say that the dam upriver had just broken and that the flood of water was coming their way. And she knew she didn't have time to go running down the hill to get them. She just had to scream and pray that her children would obey her immediately. Oh my goodness, they were so happy that they had rushed up the hill, because if they had stayed there any longer, they would have died. And they held each other, and the mother was so happy and thankful that they had obeyed her immediately. And you know what? We can be thankful too. We have special people in our lives who take good care of us. Jesus has made special people to come into our lives. It's mom or dad or grandma, grandpa, aunts or uncle, but they're special people Jesus has created to keep us safe. And we can thank him so much for those special people. Let's pray. Our dear Heavenly Father, thank you for those special people in our lives that will keep us safe from harm. Bless them always and keep them safe as well. Amen.